Our job is not an easy job. You got to have that self-drive to say you're just never going to stop.
Calm under pressure, being able to speak in front of a customer, executive presence.
Do you have the passion? Is there a mutual interest? Do you want to make this a career?
Can they articulate why what they're doing actually matters to a business? You have to be able to speak that language.
You have to find people that are able to collaborate and really drive change. You get the rush of being in the pre-sales process, but at the same time, you don't feel the pain.
I love nothing more than seeing that perfect relationship between a rep and an SC who go into battle together and they're just like finishing each other's sentences.
Talking to somebody when there's not an issue, I think is probably the best advice I could give. I'm going to assume and try to respect them as individuals, knowing that if they don't sell anything, they don't get paid. And if they don't get paid, they're not going to have a job.
It's a lot easier to weather the storms if you have a good partnership with that person beforehand.
See, I get paid every 2 weeks whether I sell anything or not. Those guys don't. That's where we have to kind of put ourselves in the salesmaker's shoes to really be more empathetic to where they're coming from.
I can tell you that every year doing comp plans is the bane of my existence. What I've learned is that there is no such thing as a perfect comp plan that's going to make everybody happy.
I can't wave a wand and just say you're promoted and here's $10,000. Our job is to move things from point A to point B faster. That's how we contribute to the company. Being on a fixed plan makes more sense for us.
So we are on roughly about an 80-20 split of base salary to variable. SCs get involved in opportunities that are forecast $200,000 and an SC find a way to expand the deal size to $500,000. Everybody's in sales and everybody drive towards that.
Numbers, my favorite stuff. Opportunity volume, how much volume's coming in, cost per statement of work, mean and 95th percentile cycle time, solution accuracy, how many hours did we say we needed versus how many hours were actually used, SAL revisions. 2, 3 SAL revisions I get. Why the hell are we revising something 14, 18 times? Revenue, we don't really look at revenue. When we look at aging reports, when we're doing all of this work for them, this was the hottest thing ever, 2 weeks ago. And now it's crickets, right? You don't hear anything. And then we go start asking the solution architects or the managers to go have a conversation with the sales team and say, hey, what happened with this?
One of my big pet peeves is if you don't know the answer to something and you try to bullshit it. So I always throw them hardball questions. And if they try to stumble their way through an answer for it, it's almost like an immediate fail and they have to go back to the start.